Hey guys, it's your girl Mystic Lay, and I am back with another tarot reading. So this tarot reading is gonna be what you need to know when it comes to love. Whatever spirit wants you to know when it comes to love. I don't know why I've been getting like more romantic energies. Let me take this card off the top. Follow your passion, purpose, inspiration, joy, fulfillment. You can be needing to go with your gut, follow your intuition. You could be very good at something. I was just saying, like, something about when it comes to spirit, when it comes to the universe and like picking up your energy and manifesting, it's not good enough for you to just be confident in yourself and know that you have a certain talent or whatever the case may be. You have to literally like put yourself at the forefront. You have to audition. You have to pray about it. You have to, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes even when you got what's needed, you still have to put in that extra energy and I don't know, like push, apply it. So this could be like applying for something, making videos, shooting your shot, something about purging, something about letting something go, possibly excuse me guys, being more extroverted, you know, like outgoing towards people, outspoken. All right, what do you else what else do you have to say to the collective spirit when it comes to what do they need to know regarding love? What do they need to know regarding love? This could also heavily have to do with a relationship, though. Going after someone or something that you want, letting them know how you feel, being open, being honest, not letting your pride get the best of you. Somebody could bring you a lot of inspiration, a lot of joy. Somebody could be like a creative muse for you, or vice versa. Take this energy how it resonates, because this could also be how somebody feels about you when it comes to what you need to know regarding love. Look, foster emotional intimacy, connection, vulnerability, trust, understanding. Yeah, this energy is about you basically like going out on a limb, trusting your intuition, giving someone or something a try, being in good faith, like applying your energy, being intentional. Something could seem a little scary, a little dangerous. You could have trust issues, be worried a little bit. But it's something about like this passion, this fire, this desire, your sense of intuition. Somebody could like also like you could, how do I say it? Like when you're with them, when you talk to them, when you're vulnerable with them, even like possibly like when you have sex or something, life is just better. I don't know, life is just better. You just feel like you're on top of the world. We got practice self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-worth, boundaries. This could be another reason why like you're possibly not pursuing something or somebody. You could feel like in the past you gave too much of yourself, too vulnerable, like you were left with your cup empty, or you were pouring out of a cup that was half empty to begin with. So spirit is just letting you know, pour into yourself first. Make sure you set your boundaries, clear communication, you know your self-worth, things like that. But don't let the past and don't let things that you might have played a part in, you might need to take accountability for, you might have lacked in, or whatever the case may be, whether it was because of immaturity or just needing growth or just not knowing, just having to go through the experience. It's like, go back at it, get back in there, but this time with some self-love. So maybe you felt like in past relationships or something, you did too much, or you get what I'm saying, you were empty. Now you don't even want to do a relationship at all, or now, you know, something is calling your soul and you could be hesitant about it. And spirit is saying this time, make sure you give yourself the love, the respect, the care you need. Make sure you have your boundaries set. Yeah, you could be a love girl. Yeah, you could be a lover boy. Yeah, you could be forgiving. But don't go against your gut. Don't stay for longer than you need to. Be very clear and concise in your words and what you want and what you expect, what you need, what's your do's, what's your don'ts. But don't let it keep you back from this connection, from fostering this relationship, from following your passion. Something make you feel on top of the world. Something's like really good for you. At least that's how it's coming up in the energy. Find balance between giving and receiving. That's what I just said. Yeah, something in the past you could have been, I'm picking up like you could have had a lot of responsibilities, or they could have been a lot of things you was handling, or a lot of layers to something, and it could have been very rocky, very unbalanced, or very in and out, up and down. But spirit is saying that's because there literally was a lack of balance. There was a lack of accountability, a lack of maybe you know, balancing intimacy with you know, the intellectual part of the relationship, the emotional part, the part where you guys are like friends, or you're very grounded. You get what I'm saying? It might have been more sexual than it was other things, and there needed to be some balance for you to feel safe, for the relationship to grow, for it to elevate. But something is rooted in self-love, whatever this is. Because I'm picking up an energy to do with work, or like your passion, something that's calling you that may not be like so much romantic, you know. It's something that calls on your heart. It's something that you love. But I'm also picking up an energy that's not a person. And that could just be simply you love to give love. And it could be a person, you get what I'm saying, that you need to foster this emotional intimacy with, but because of past connections or whatever happened in the past, whether it was with this person or something. Or I just heard a solo trip. I don't know. You could have went through something outside of a relationship with this person that affected you. Nevertheless, or changed you, or changed your mindset, or put you in a certain energy. Nevertheless, Spirit is saying, if you practice self-love, if you create that balance, if y'all come together and create that balance, and the communication is clear, if you step out of your comfort zone, if you don't be such a scaredy pants, you get what I'm saying? Take this risk that you're so passionate about. It's going to work out. And I'm getting that it will be harmony, balance, and reciprocity. Basically, things are going to be reciprocated. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be requited love. It's going to be even, a give and take, 6:36 on the clock. And then we got embrace your inner child, healing, playfulness, innocence, and joy. But we did get that in reverse. So I feel like the energy is really good when it comes to like your inner child and protecting yourself and knowing what you want, your desires, what makes you happy, what fulfills you. But I think it's maybe like something about some scar tissue. Somebody could have a scar. Somebody could have some surgery or something about scar tissue. Or it could just be metaphoric for like you just being, you know, your heart being a little wounded. Also, trigger warning, it could have been something with like you got into an incident with somebody and like it left a physical scar, like a actual visible scar on you or something. Anywho, because I'm getting that's past energy. It's like you've healed your inner child. You know what you want. Your intuition is on point. I'm just getting, you could possibly be like a little scared of giving into something. And Spirit is saying, as long as you don't lose yourself, as long as you can practice this self-love, so you can have this sense of balance between relationship, self, between going out on a limb, but also trusting in your intuition and taking heed to the signs. You get what I'm saying? You don't really have nothing to worry about, because at the top of the deck, well, I got the deck flipped up, really the bottom of the deck. Release old patterns and beliefs. Release, healing, growth, transformation. Like, this is what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to love. All right, Spirit, what else do you want the collective to know when it comes to love? What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know when it comes to love? Or give us some clarity on what you already told us. More confirmation or clarity, Spirit. What does the collective need to know when it comes to love? There we go. Thank you. You really need to release something. A thought process, an old habit, a negative outlook. You really need to release something. Something has you like a deer in headlights or stuck. Even if it's not like physical and the spiritual, it's like Spirit sees you as like you still ain't make that move, or like you still don't trust it, or you still didn't. This could be texting somebody. This could be telling somebody like, hey, you know, I really like you. Like, I've liked you for a while now. I just didn't know. Find balance in your masculine and feminine energies. Integration, harmony, balance, and wholeness. But this came in reverse. You're balanced within yourself. You're healed. Like, don't feel offended by this energy. Listen, take it how it resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. Don't get in the comments talking about, oh, I'm tired of this energy, or this is not, that must mean it's not for you, right? Yeah. But if this does resonate with you, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, I'm not gonna sit here and fake the fluff with you and like whatever. But anywho, if this does resonate with you, you are very balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. You know what you want, the communication. 5'9", 5'9". Oof, I'm saying it. Somebody could have like dyslexia or ADHD or something. 959, but I wanted to say 595. Take it how it resonates, whatever you feel called to. Go ahead and check those angels numbers out for your confirmation. You're very balanced. You know what you want. I'm picking up like you don't mind communicating. You could almost have like a very stoic or like confident energy. You could be very sexy, very alluring, very appealing, even almost intimidating yet inviting, especially if you're like a feminine, because it's like, I don't know, whether you're masculine or feminine, something about you is sexy. Something about you is sexy. Something about you is confident. Something about you is assured of yourself. It's something to do with your like your eyes, or just like the way you look at people, the way you look at things in general is very attractive. Whether it's physically looking at something or whether it's your mindset, the way you perceive something is very attractive. That's not a problem. That's not the problem. You're balanced within yourself. You could be also somebody that works very good by yourself, and spirit is telling you, or spirit is like nudging you when it comes to like what you need to know in love is like you plus somebody else would be explosive in a good way. So go ahead and take this risk, go out on a limb. You get what I'm saying? It's reminding me of something like a movie, like say like two like assassins or like, you know, special ops or something. One is a female and one is a male, and they're like literally one and the same but different genders. And it's like they could be very pig-headed or have a lot of trauma from the past, losing a partner or going through, you know, that type of energy. And it's like they get put on a mission to come together, and they're kind of like reluctant and still trying to do their own thing. And basically spirit is saying this is kind of how this energy is popping up. And it's like, yeah, you or this person or y'all both, take it how it resonates. It's a lot of confidence. It's a lot of attractiveness. It's a lot of knowing what you want, knowing how to go about it, this, that, and third. But it could be like a lack of balance and harmony when it comes to putting yourself out there, going out on a limb, trusting somebody, and or just cultivating with somebody, coming together, having a relationship. So it's something about making sure you practice self-love, and just being grounded. Being grounded, kind of like stretching that confidence over into this situation. You could be somebody that feels very like you do things on your own, you get it done, but it's like stretch that confidence into the situation and understand that everything you touch turns to gold. Nothing that the fact that you're involved in it is going to be blessed. It's going to work out in your favor. And stop thinking because somebody else is involved in it that they're going to ruin something for you and it's not going to work out. You get what I'm saying? It's like having the mindset of, I don't need to work by myself necessarily because I can't trust nobody, this, that, and third. It's more so like, I'm so good at working by myself and I done got my confidence so high and I'm so self-aware. I don't have no problem working with other people. I don't have no problem doing group projects because as long as my energy is in it, not to like come off too cocky, but I mean, let's keep it real here. Let's be confident. Let's be self-assured. This is not delusional. Because my energy is in it, everything's going to be okay. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope it's making sense to you, because I know it makes sense. I just hope it's making sense to who it needs to make sense to. But anywho, we got be patient and have faith in divine timing. Patience, trust, faith, timing, surrender. It's something about stretching over your faith, stretching your confidence. Knowing that you can thrive by yourself or with other people. Knowing that you don't have to put yourself in such a distance or be so scared or be so closed off because you are so protected. Your discernment, your intuition, your knowledge, your wisdom is so advanced that I'm not saying like you just perfect and can't nobody get nothing over you. But for the most part, you going to peep that shit. You going to peep game. And even if you don't, spirit going to put you on. Your spirit guides going to put you on. You just going to be protected. It's going to get blocked. But that's not this situation. This energy, when it comes to what you need to know in love, is simply that let that go. Let that hurt go. Let those past habits go. Follow your passion. Follow your intuition. Stay grounded in self-love. Extend your faith. Extend your confidence, because it's something that you will be, or you need to, or you're feeling called to work with, work on, work with somebody when it comes to love or something that you really do love. And don't let lack, don't let being scared, don't let none of that hold you back. Go for it. Trust in the power of love, unconditional love, connection, and oneness. Do y'all see that? I'm telling you, you got something good coming. Like, you could have been hurt in the past, whatever. I don't even feel like going in like that, because obviously Spirit done closed. Spirit done said, listen, something is coming to a halt. Something is coming to a halt. Some old energy is done. It's finito. But anywho, that's what I have for you when it comes to what you need to know right now in love. If you like this video or it resonated, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. If you like any personal work done or a reading, go ahead and check the description box below and email me. And I will see you guys in the next video.